Hi, this is Natasha Munasinghe from Asia Securities with the market summary for the day. The market saw a remarkable turnaround of fortunes on the back of mediocre weeks of trading previously. The bulls gained positive momentum mainly due to genuine foreign investment that gave the market the much needed boost. Observers and analysts believe that the momentum that was witnessed today could be a catalyst for the market in the long run. The all-share price index gained 30 points to close at 5,592 points, while the more liquid Milanka price index gained 21 points to close at 4,758 points. The total turnover for the day was 2.29 billion rupees, whereas the total volume traded was about 51 million shares. Heavyweight share John Keel's holdings emerged as a top contributor towards the day's turnover, contributing almost 50% of the market turnover. The counter saw 10 blocks totaling over 8 million shares change hands at 167 rupees. The counter gained 2% to close at 163 rupees and 40 cents, trading close to 9 million shares. The banking sector heavyweight Commercial Bank also showed positive signs and traded over 3.6 million shares at 100 rupees. The counter gained marginally and traded over 3.7 million shares. Asia Asset Finance continued its positive momentum despite being caught to the 10% SEC price band. The counter once again emerged as a top traded counter as it traded over 11 million shares for the day. The counter closed at 7 rupees 10 cents, gaining 10% for the day. Speculative cap Swarnamahal Finance also continued its aggressive trading pattern and went on to close at 119 rupees and 60 cents, gaining 4% for the day. Blue Diamonds non-voting and Blue Diamonds voting saw their share prices depreciating after the announcement on reducing stated capital. Sampath Bank also saw a slight dip in its share price and closed at 169 rupees 90 cents, shedding 2.8% for the day. Retail interest was seen on shares such as Asia Asset Finance, Swarnamahal Finance and Ceylon Merchant Bank non-voting. Moving on to some finance news for the day. Sri Lanka's Aitken Spence Group said it booked a gain of 630 million rupees by selling a 30% stake in a container terminal project to China Merchant Holdings International. Aitken Spence bid for the terminal project with China Merchants coming in as a 55% partner, but it pulled out after financing from a Chinese bank fell through and equity partners decided to loan money for the project. Stockbrokers advise investors to select stocks which will hold or preserve their value as the Colombo Stock Exchange continues with its downtrend, with the main index declining by 10% so far this year. Analysts say that it is a timing decision investors have to make. If the index goes down, driven by the market heavyweights, there still may be a lot of other companies where the prices may go up. Sri Lanka is experiencing a tourism boom after 30 years of war in 2009. Having tourist arrivals rise 30% to 855,000 in 2011 and opening its first expressway to Galle in the south late last year, Qatar investors have now expressed their keenness to build a tall expressway from the Katunayake Airport to Kalpitiya. Qatar has proposed a large tourism development complex involving 7 islets off the coast of Kalpitiya. It was stated an expressway will take tourists from the airport in 20 to 30 minutes. So they said that if they invest in the islands, they will also invest in the toll road. Sri Lanka's HSBC has launched an exclusive credit card called HSBC Visa Signature for frequent international travelers. The card offers its customers an enticing and exclusive travel dining and lodging privileges both locally and globally. At a business forum organized by the National Chamber of Commerce of Sri Lanka, Maldivian Deputy High Commissioner Hussein Niaz said the foreign policy of the new government elected in 2008 is to attract as many foreign direct investments to the Maldives as possible, and in order to do this, the government is ready to provide facilities to attract and facilitate new investments. Aitken Spence and John Keel's were held in high regard by the Maldivians. The Maldives is considering setting up an investment promotion agency to help foreign investors, similar to Sri Lanka's Board of Investment, where they can channel investors to the right partners through the Chamber of Commerce. Agency for Mitsubishi Automobiles in Sri Lanka, United Motors PLC, said its profits grew 71% to 622 million rupees in the December 2011 quarter from a year earlier. In a filing to Colombo Stock Exchange, its earnings indicated a 9.26 rupees for the quarter in the interim accounts. It also reported earnings of 23 rupees and 59 cents on profits, or 1.58 billion rupees for the 9 months ending December 2011. Thank you.